So you want to make some money this week, huh? Well, me too. Welcome to Plus Money Plays, where I give you guys my favorite props, I give you my parlays, and I even give you an underdog lock of the week. So this week I'm doing things a little bit differently. Normally what I do is I only find you plus money, and I'm not going to do that this week. Obviously, I'm going to be throwing in a lot of plus money, but this week I'm going to go through every single fight and I'm going to pick out a prop that I like from each one. So obviously I can't give you a plus money prop that I think is going to hit from each fight, but there is going to be a couple in there. I'm going to be cooking up on my parlays. I'm going to try to do the best I can and get you guys the most money. So, with that being said, let's jump straight to the first fight of the night. So, first fight of the night, we got Chelsea Chandler versus Jocelyn Edwards. And I went Jocelyn Edwards to get this fight done. Personally, I don't see her winning this fight by a finish. So, the decision line is sitting at a minus 175. And that is going to be my prop play for this fight. I don't see her getting a finish. I don't see her getting a submission. I don't see her getting a TKO. Like, if you want to go crazy and pick Edwards by TKO, you can get that plus 900, but that is not what I'm advising to do. I don't see that one coming through. I don't see her getting it done by decision, or I don't see her getting it done by a submission either. I see her getting the fight done by decision. So give me Jocelyn Edwards to get the fight done by decision, and that line's sitting at a minus 175. Next fight of the night, we have Timmy Kwamba versus Robert Romero. In this one, I went Robert Romero to get the win. And for those lines, I see Robert Romero. We got fight goes to decision. Maybe you think Kwamba gets the fight done. If he could win, I would see him getting a decision win in that. I would choose fight goes to decision, but I don't see him getting it done. I see Robert Romero being able to win this fight. I think he's going to be able to outstrike Kwamba in this one. So I'm going Romero by decision. Romero by decision. This line is sitting at, if I can find it here, Romero wins by decision is a plus 185. Beautiful line right there. I think this one is a very good line. I see this one hitting plus 185. So if I was you, this would be my favorite line right here. Plus 185. You can't get much better than that. Win it by decision. I don't see either of these guys getting finished in this fight. I'm going Romero to get this fight done by decision. Give me Romero to get the win for a plus 185 by decision. Next fight of the night, we got Jacqueline Amorim versus Poliana Viana. And in this fight, obviously, I'm going Jacqueline Amorim. Jacqueline Amorim, she's sitting at a very big favorite. She's sitting at a minus 900. And I'll tell you right now, she finishes this fight. I see Amorim getting the submission in this. I see her being able to just get the fight to the ground, tap out Viana in this one. So give me Amorim by a submission, and this line is sitting at a minus 175. Amorim by submission, that would be my prop for this fight. I really see this one coming through. Viana is an absolute can. I don't see her doing anything to Amorim. So give me Amorim by the submission for a plus 175. Next fight of the night, we got Malcolm Wellmaker versus Cameron Simon. I went Wellmaker to get the win in this one. And I'll tell you guys straight up, Wellmaker, this kid, I like his style. He's got a lot of power. He's got a lot of heavy hands. Cameron Simon tends to leave that chin up in the air, and I think he's going to get caught in this fight. I think Wellmaker is going to get the finish. So the prop on this one, I'm going Wellmaker to get the TKO or KO. And this line is sitting at a plus 250. And I can see this one coming through. I like Wellmaker's style. Cameron Simon, I think he's going to be a little too weak for Wellmaker. I think Wellmaker's going to come out there, touch him up on the feet, and I see him finishing the fight by a TKO, KO. Give me this line for plus 250. Next fight, we got Damone Blackshear versus Alan Tingali. I went Blackshear to get the win in this one. The odds on here, personally, I think Blackshear is going to get a finish. Obviously, we see him getting the finish by submission. So Blackshear to get this win by a submission. This line is sitting at a plus 165. And I see this one coming through, plus 165. Blackshear tends to be getting a lot of submission wins. In his last two fights, he got the submission. He's got 11 of his professional wins coming from a submission, and I see him getting another submission in this fight. Give me Blackshear to get the submission over Alan Tangali for a plus 165. Next fight of the night, we got Chris Gutierrez versus John Castaneda. I went Chris Gutierrez to get the win in this one. The lines on Gutierrez, he's sitting at a minus 148 favorite. Castaneda is the plus 124 underdog. And the prop on this one that I like, I don't see either of these guys getting finished. Personally, I like Chris Gutierrez to get the win by a decision. And that line is sitting at a minus 105. So a minus 105, a pretty even line right here. Chris Gutierrez by decision. That's going to be my play for this fight. And I see this one could come through. I think Gutierrez is going to be able to outstrike him on the feet. I think he's going to pepper him up, stay at his range, touch him up. But I don't see him knocking him out. I don't see him finishing him. I see him getting the win by a unanimous decision. So give me Chris Gutierrez to get the fight done by decision. And this line is sitting at a minus 105. And I like that line a lot. Next fight, we have Evan Elder versus Gage Young. I went Evan Elder in this fight. Gage Young took this fight on short notice. And I don't think Gage Young is going to be able to do much to him. So I'm going to go Elder to get this fight done. Let's take a look at the odds. I'm torn on this one. So fight goes to decision. Maybe you think Gage Young wins. Or maybe you think Gage Young can finish him. So if you chose the decision, this line would be sitting at a minus 225. Or if you think Young somehow knocks him out, you can get the plus 600 right there. There you go. But I don't think that's going to happen. Elder, if you think he might win by a KO, TKO, you could get that for plus 400. But I don't see none of that happening. I see Elder getting the win by a decision. So Elder by decision is a minus 110. And this is the most reasonable line, I would say, for this fight. Elder to get the win by decision. Give me this line for minus 110. Next fight of the night, we have Matt Schnell versus Jimmy Shitflick. And obviously I went Matt Schnell in this one. The lines on this one, we got Jimmy Flick is sitting at the plus 150 underdog. Matt Schnell's the minus 180. And I think Matt Schnell's going to be able to get either a finish in this one or he wins by decision. So a finish you could say is kind of scary, but I could see it happening. This line is sitting at a plus 140. Schnell to get the win by decision is sitting at a plus 400. So this one's kind of up to you. I'm not really fully sure which way this goes. Personally, I really think Flick is like just a crackhead who's somehow good at fighting. His only shot is if he somehow lands a crazy submission on Schnell. So I think Schnell's going to get the win. I don't know if I want to go Schnell by a TKO or Schnell to get the win by decision. You know, that plus 400 is kind of catching my eye right now because Flick is still a tough motherfucker. I don't know. Schnell to get the win by decision might be the play, low-key. Schnell by TKO or Schnell by decision. You know what? Jimmy Flick, he's a tough son of a bitch. Give me Schnell to get the win by decision. This one's sitting at a plus 400. So I'm also going to say, though, this is your discretion. You can choose if you want Schnell to get the win by a TKO or KO or a decision. I think Schnell gets it done by a decision. Give me Schnell to get the win by decision for a plus 400. Obviously, there's some crazy plus money right there. I don't know if my DGen just blinded me for a second. The inner DGen just came out and gave me a plus 400 line. Give me Schnell to get the fucking win by decision for a plus 400. The fuck? What are the other odds? We got Schnell for submission plus. Yeah, give me Schnell to get the win by decision plus 400. I'm gonna take it. Schnell by decision plus 400. Obviously, Schnell is pretty solid striking, and he could finish him. So that's why that line's lower, sitting at a plus 140. But I think Jimmy Flick is kind of like a zombie. I think he might be able to sit in there and take the beating. So give me Schnell to get the win by decision for a plus 400. Next fight of the night, we got Ikram Aliskerov versus Andre Muniz. And I'm going Aliskerov in this one. I think he's going to fuck up Andre Muniz. I think he finishes Muniz in this one. So this line, we got Aliskerov sitting at the minus 485 favorite. Muniz is the plus 370. And I'll tell you right now, I think Aliskerov's going to fucking knock his head off in this. I think Aliskerov wins this fight by TKO or a KO. This line is sitting at a minus 160. So if you can pick that up and if you want to, I'd say shoot for that one. Minus 160. I think that one comes through. Next fight, we got Randy Brown versus Nicholas Dalby. And I'm confident in Randy Brown winning this fight. I don't like Nicholas Dalby. His style is boring as hell. He's mid as fuck. Give me Randy Brown all day. And the lines on this, let's check some of these fucking lines. Let's see. Randy Brown, where's the fucking TKO prop at? I like Randy Brown by a fucking TKO. I don't think Dalby's going to be able to do anything. I think Randy Brown's going to be able to catch him from the outside, and I could see him dropping him in this fight. Give me Brown to get the win by a TKO or KO for a plus 330 line. And this one, I don't know why this line's so wide. I don't know what people aren't seeing. Dalby, he leaves himself open. He stays square. He sits right on the center line. Randy Brown is going to be able to touch him up with that straight. He's going to touch him up on the feet, and I think he's going to sit down Dalby in this fight. Give me Brown. Buy a TKO KO for a plus 330 line. Next fight, we got Michel Pereira versus Abus Magomedov. I went Abus Magomedov in this one. Michel Pereira, he's a one-round fighter. He gasses out after the first 5 minutes, and I don't see him being able to do a lot of damage to Abus. I think Abus is just going to be too good for him. This is one of those things where I'm seeing a round right now. I'm seeing the round in my head. I'm seeing Abus. Let me really feel it right here. I'm seeing Abus win the fight in the third round for some reason. For some reason, I see Abus Magomedov getting the win in the third round. And obviously, y'all gonna call me fucking crazy. What's the lines right now? All right, let me chill out for a second. We got Magomedov wins by TKO or KO. That line's sitting at a plus 350. Okay. Then we got him by a submission sitting at a plus 700. I don't see that one coming. I don't see that one getting it done. Then we have a plus 1,000. Obviously, everybody, they're gonna say this guy's crazy. I felt like God just spoke to me. Jesus Christ just came down and went inside my head and he spoke to me. He said Magomedov is gonna win in the third round. I felt it. He's talking to me right now. Give me Abus Magomedov to get the win in round 3. And this line is sitting at a plus 1,000. Abus Magomedov. Wait a minute. Abus Magomedov for a plus 1,000 line to get the win in the third round. I'm telling you, something just spoke to me. I felt it. I felt the higher power come down. He struck upon me. He said the third round. Go for the third round. And I listened. This is raw, unfiltered shit right here. If I feel it really on the inside, I'm going to tell you. I felt it. Something said third round win for Magomedov. Michelle's going to end up getting gassed out. And then Abus Magomedov's going to take over. Holy shit. I'm having a fucking surreal moment right now. God literally just came in my brain and just said, pick Magomedov to get the win in the third round. So that's what we're doing. We're going Magomedov plus 1,000 to get the win in the third round. And I don't know what just happened. I just got some higher power knowledge right there. Next fight, we got Giga Chikadze versus David Onama. I went David Onama to get the win in this one. Let's see. We got David Onama, Giga Chikadze. Let's see what's going on here. All right. What do we got? Anything good here? All right, fight goes decision. We got minus 160. Oh, a draw? You think a plus 5,000 is going to hit on the draw? No, come on. I'm just fucking around. So, Onama, winning by TKO or KO, is sitting at a plus 300. And I like Onama I like his power. He's got a heavy hands. Giga Chikadze is tough. He's a little older. He's getting older. And he's going to be trying to run from Onama this whole fight. And people are probably on Onama by decision. Yeah. So this line for Onama to get the win by a decision is a plus 165. I don't know. That's a little too risky. When you got a guy with this much power, I don't know if I would bet the decision prop. Personally, on this type of line, on this type of fight, I'm going Onama to get the win by a fucking TKO. Give me Onama to knock fucking Giga Chikadze's bald head off. Onama, plus 300, by a TKO or KO, sitting at a plus 300. Give me Onama. He's going to fucking use that dynamite power of his, knock out Giga Chikadze, touch up that chin, and he's going to get the win here. By a TKO. Give me Onama, plus 300 TKO. Next fight of the night, we're on the co-main event. We got Anthony Smith versus Ming Yang, versus Zhang Ming Yang. And obviously, I went... Who the fuck you think I went? I went Zhang Ming Yang. Anthony Smith is done. He's got to stay behind the fucking desk. He's washed. I don't think he's got no chance in this fucking fight. Zhang Ming Yang, I think he's gonna fucking knock him out. He's 26 years old, I'm pretty sure. How old is this fucking guy? How old's Ming Zhang? They got his age on here? No, you're kidding me. They don't got his age. What's his age? Let's check up this Tapology real quick. All right. We got Ming Yang Zhang, 26. I was right. 26 versus 36. So we got a 10-year age gap right here. And what do they say? They say the younger fighter usually wins the fight. And I think that's what's going on here. I'm going Zhang Ming Yang to get the win. And I can see him knocking out Anthony Smith. Ming Yang by TKO or KO. This line's not as juicy as the other few we had. But it's still a prop. And I see Ming Yang getting the KO in this one for a minus 280. That's the only reasonable line I see hitting in this one. I think Anthony Smith is going to get chinned. So, Ming Yang, give me him by TKO, minus 280. Next fight of the night, we got Ian Machado Garry, the main event. He's taking on Carlos Prates. I went the underdog Carlos Prates in this one. I'm going Carlos Prates to get the win over Ian Garry. So the lines on this, let's see. I know Prates is sitting at the underdog. He's sitting at a plus 110. Ian Garry sitting at a minus 130. So let's check. Let's check everything out here real quick. All right, we got fight goes to decision. Fight goes to decision. That's sitting at a plus 150. So if you want to play safe, I don't see Ian Garry being able to finish Prates. But if you think Ian Garry somehow gets the win, I see him winning a decision if he does win. So a plus 150 right there on the fight goes to decision, that wouldn't be a bad line to play. But I'm not playing that line, all right? Maybe you can play a little safe backup line on that, but I'm going, let's check the other lines. We got Prates by a TKO or KO. That's one's sitting at a plus 165. Okay, that one's speaking to me. We got Prates by TKO KO, plus 165. And I'm going to be honest, that's my favorite line right here. If you think Prates wins, I see him winning by a KO. I see him knocking out Garry. But if you're one of those people who somehow think Cuck Gary's going to win the fight, you could go him by decision, but I'm going Prates all day to fucking knock out. Give me Prates, plus 165 by TKO KO. I don't see Ian Garry being able to beat him in this fight. But if you want to play the Garry decision line, you could. That's sitting at a plus 225. If you think the fight might go to the decision, plus 150. But personally, I think Prates is going to fucking knock out Ian Garry in this one. So give me Prates by TKO, sitting at a plus 165. So now we've gone through the prop section. Now I'm going to be making my parlays right now. Let's get into it. So let's look in these parlays real quick. So this is the parlay section. All right. Who are my confident picks? Okay. Let me think. Okay. So, Jocelyn Edwards, personally, I think she's like a lock. I think she's going to really, really do very well in this fight. I think she's going to dominate Chandler. And I'll tell you right now, for my parlay sections, I'm looking for plus money, all right? I'm not looking for no bullshit lines. I'm only giving you guys plus money plays in this parlay section right now. So let's see what I can cook up. Jocelyn Edwards and Robert Romero. Take a look at that line. Plus 131. Those are two people I really see getting it done in this. Interesting. I like that one. Jocelyn Edwards and Robert Romero sitting at a plus 131. This is a nice little two-leg. I see this one. I can see that one for sure hitting. So, what if we made it a little salty? We throw one more line in this one. Blackshear, he's such a big favorite though. No, you don't want to do that. Let's go. Where's Randy Brown? So, Randy Brown. All right, this line's sitting at a plus 218. That's not bad. You know what? All right, three-leg right here. We got Jocelyn Edwards, Robert Romero, and Matt Schnell. This parlay, this line's sitting at a plus 260. And I see all three of these people hitting right here. Honestly, that's a very nice line. Plus 260? Give me that. I'm going that line. Three-leg. All right. So, first parlay out the way. Let's clear the slate out. On this fucking best fight odds, you got to scroll halfway through. They don't got all the fights just listed all together, so you got to go back and find them each time. So, all right. Next parlay. What can we cook up? I'm going to look for another little three-piece in this one. Let's see what type of plus money I could cook up here. All right. Gutierrez. Gutierrez. Let's see. Gutierrez, Onama, and Brown. Another three-leg. This line's sitting at a plus 259. I know some people aren't super confident in Chris Gutierrez. So let's see for my people who are a little nervous out there. Let's see what other line we could hit. Evan Elder. David Onama, Randy Brown, and Evan Elder. Plus 219. Obviously, this isn't as fun of a line. Personally, I don't think this is as fun of a line. But, alright. So, for my second one, for my pansies out there, the ones who are a little scared to get a little more froggy, I'm going to give you David Onama, Randy Brown, and Evan Elder. And I see this one most likely hitting. This is too easy. This is too easy to hit. I'm gonna get more froggy. Plus 219 ain't cutting it for me. Personally, I need at least plus 300, plus 450. I'm just typing it out right here so I can put the edit up on screen when I'm done with this section. So, let's go to the next fucking parlay, huh? So, this one ain't cutting it. I gotta step it up. What am I doing? Let me step it up real quick. I'm looking for a plus 400. Fuck Evan Elder. Fuck Onama. Fuck Brown. No more of this shit. Alright. Where's Onama? Fuck. Okay. Next parlay. We're getting fucking froggy, alright? I'm sick of this bullshit. I'm going Abus. Already. Plus 120. Then, I'm going to hit Schnell. I'm craving a plus 400 right now. I'm craving a fucking plus 400 at least. This could be it. Robert Romero. Next line, I'm going Abus Magomedov. Matt Schnell, Robert Romero, sitting at a plus 496. And I see this fucking line coming through. These are all my picks on the card. Magomedov, Schnell, Romero. I see them all being able to get it done. This line's sitting at a plus 496. And if you're a little bit degenerate like me, you would probably get a little bit wet in your pants when you look at this line. So give me this line for plus 496. And I'll tell you guys right now, next line is going to get even fucking froggier. We're going to get even crazier. Next line, we're going to get, all right, maybe not too crazy. Maybe another plus 500 range. So next line, let's see what we got. Let's see what we can do here. Next line, all right. Get rid of these ones. Let's get rid of this shit. Okay, next line. I'm craving at least a 4-legger. I'm gonna go more confident picks. All right, give me Edwards. I'm not even gonna put Amarim in any of these parlays. She's too much of a big favorite. So Wellmaker. I'm gonna leave Gutierrez out of this one. So let's see. I like Randy Brown. Okay. Randy Brown. I like Onama too. Okay. Matt Schnell, we could add. Evan Elder, 682. You know, if fucking Jimmy Flick somehow crushes a parlay, I'd be so upset. I don't see Elder losing the fight to Gage Young. So I would say I'm more confident in Gage Young than Matt Schnell for some reason. You know what? I'm confident in both. Fuck that. Oh my god, that would be fucking wild. This one is a fun one. So we got Jocelyn Edwards, Malcolm Wellmaker, Randy Brown, David Onama, Matt Schnell, and Evan Elder. This line is sitting at a plus 1,116. So obviously this is some crazy degen shit right here. If you got to screenshot that line, if you like it, or you're calling me fucking crazy in the comments by now, I don't know. So let me backtrack a little bit on this line. But yo, if you like that line, that's a crazy line. Those are all my picks to get the fight done, so that shit's live as fuck. But if you're nervous about Matt Schnell and Evan Elder, you could get a little Weasley plus 426, but what fun is that? It's still fun, but not enough fun for me. I'm going to give you guys 2 more parlays, and then we're moving on to my dog lock. So my next parlay piece, let's see what we got. I'm going to mix in, let me hit some prop parlays real quick. So first prop in the parlay, I'm going Edwards by a decision, minus 175. Okay. Then I like Wellmaker to get the KO. So I'm putting Wellmaker by KO and then Edwards by a decision. This line is sitting at a plus 450. And if you're a person who likes prop parlays, this is probably the one for you. Edwards by decision, Wellmaker by KO, TKO. I see Edwards getting the fight done by decision. I see Wellmaker getting the KO over fucking Simon. I think he's going to flatline him. So this, honestly, is a super live line. Honestly, this is a fire line. Plus 450. Give me that shit all day. So let me cook up one more. You know what? Maybe even 2 more. Should I do 2 more? Fuck it. I'll do 2 more. I'll do 2 more prop parlays for you. For some reason, I'm feeling Edwards really confidently to get the win by decision. But I'm going to leave her out of this one. We're going to get into some froggy business, all right? I feel like I'm missing out on Prates right now. So, where's Prates by TKO, KO? So, first one, Prates KO. Okay. Prates KO. We can do a double KO line. We could even do the triple. We could do a triple KO. Hold on. We got Onama to get the fight. Yo. Plus 960. The double KO fucking props. The double KO prop parlay. Onama and Prates. That would be fucking wild. But, yo, that shit could hit. Low-key. Plus 960. Yo, so if y'all can see these lines for yourself and see if you like them. You can make the judgment call. I don't got to tell you this is what we got to do. I'm just fucking giving you my 2 cents. I'm just showing you a little something. I see both of these guys getting the win, and I see them both getting it done by a finish. So if you like this line, maybe put a little something on it, plus 960. So let's clear this out. Let me get a. Let's see. We could do the submission. All right, I'm going to do a decision, submission, and a KO prop, and then I'm cutting it. Then we're going to my dog lock of the week. So, submission win. Amorim wins by a submission. Minus 175. Motherfucker. I forgot to play the parlay. Okay. Amorim by the submission. Minus 175. Okay. Now we need a KO. Who am I most confident in? Give me my answers. I'm listening to the voices in my head right now. For some reason, I'm feeling Onama and Wellmaker. They're pretty confident. I like Wellmaker. Something's telling me Wellmaker. I really listened. I really heard the voice in my head. And it told me, go Wellmaker by a KO. So now we're at plus 450. So we got the submission KO. Now we're looking for that decision line. And I am confident in Edwards. All week, it's been telling me Edwards. Those voices, man, they just talk to me. Edwards by decision. So I'm going Edwards by a decision. This line is sitting at plus 764. So you want the sub, KO, and decision prop parlay right here? You got a plus 764. Low-key, I'm going to do another one. I'm just feeling it today. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling these lines. So make sure you screenshot these if you like them. Next one. Let's clear this slate. I'm going to give you... Should I do a full sweep? Alright, let me try to do... I'll do a full sweep parlay at the end real quick. But we're going to do another prop parlay. Let's get super froggy. Just like I said before, I felt Jesus Christ speaking to me about fucking Abus Magomedov getting the win in the third round, and I'm gonna fucking listen. Once again, you always gotta listen. That voice tells you fucking mythical shit sometimes. So, Abus wins in the third round. Already, we're at a plus 1,000. So, you could be fucking happy with that. But I'm gonna fucking spice it up even more. So, Magomedov wins in the third round. I don't know why I felt that. I felt it. The higher power told me to fucking pick that line, and I gotta fucking do what he says. So, first line on this one, we got Magomedov by third round. Wins in the third round, okay. I could go Randy to get a fucking KO. Dobby's sometimes tough. But I see Randy Brown getting a knockout, but I don't want that being a fucking little prop killer. So, I know what to do. I'm more confident in Wellmaker getting the KO over Simon for some reason. I really hope he can come through with this. So, Wellmaker. Oh my god. That's a wild fucking line, ladies and gentlemen. Plus 3,750? Holy fuck. Real quick. That is... I know a lot of you aren't going to play that because you're like, who's this fucking nut telling me Magomedov's about to win the third round? But trust me, think about it. We got Michel Pereira. Fights good in the first round. That's his only way of winning. If he wins in the first round, all right, fuck it, he won. But if it gets out of the first round, Magomedov is going to start taking control. In the second round, you're going to see it. The tide will start shifting. Second round, Michel Pereira is going to feel the fucking gas tank draining. By the time we get to the third round, Michel Pereira is going to be gassed out. The way Magomedov fights, he's going to drown him. That's why I felt it. Magomedov, third round. Michel Pereira is going to be gassed out by then. So, Magomedov and Wellmaker, this is a two-piece. This line's sitting at a plus 3,750. We got Magomedov to win in the third round and Wellmaker to win by KO. So if some of you guys aren't fucking with Wellmaker, personally, we could go a little less fucking crazy. And we could put Amarim to get the submission win. This would make it a plus 1,629. But at this point, we're going full fucking degen mode. Let me get another fucking... You know what? Or do we go crazy? Or do we go crazy? Hold on a second. We can go... Randy Brown to get the KO. Right there. I can see Randy Brown getting the KO. Obviously, I would say this is a little scary. I would say I'm more confident in Wellmaker getting the KO. But if you're a fucking crazy fuck, you want to hit this line plus 4,630, by all means. I'm not holding you back. You can go do what you got to do. So if you want this line, screenshot it. I could get a little less fucking froggy, honestly, though. This might be getting out of hand here. So let's go a little safer. Jocelyn Edwards by a decision. This could be it. Hold on. Edwards by decision. Okay. Plus 1,629 with Magomedov in the third round. Okay. This is my final one. This is it. The prop pieces. Is that enough? Did I do enough? Let me take one final look real quick. All right. Simon, Blackshear. We could throw Blackshear in one. We could throw Blackshear with a submission, maybe. We could throw Blackshear submission. I don't know. Let me see. Blackshear by sub. Blackshear sub. Okay. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do one more. So Blackshear by sub. I'm going to go Wellmaker to get the KO. And I'm feeling one more. Wellmaker KO. Oh, we could put Zhang in this one. Honestly, I'm feeling it. And then Ming Yang wins by right there. That would be another one. We got the 2 KOs and then the 1 submission. We got Blackshear by sub, Wellmaker by KO, Ming Yang by KO as well. This line's in at plus 1,159. Let me move it up so if y'all want to screenshot it, you can. And that's it for my parlay pieces. We gotta chill out. We're getting too fucking crazy. But I'm gonna do one more prop piece. We're gonna fucking full sweep the whole card right now. Let's fucking get into it. All right, first fight: Jocelyn Edwards, Robert Romero, Amarim, Blackshear, Wellmaker, Gutierrez. Okay. Then we're going Elder, Blackshear. Oh, what the fuck? Hold on, what's this line on Blackshear? So I don't know why they got 2 names for Alan Tingali, but that's really weird. But fuck it. Okay, so we're not going to click him on that one. Make sure to not click that shit on that. It's so weird how has him there. So what's he on this line? All right, so the line's still the same on both name. I don't know why they got 2 names for him. But, so then we got Evan Elder, and now we'll throw Matt Schnell, Aliskerov, Randy Brown, Abus Magomedov, Onama, Zhang Mingyang, Carlos Prates. So, obviously, this is the full card sweep. These are all my fucking predictions that I chose for this fight. Who the fuck's calling me? Who the fuck's calling my phone? So, this is my full card sweep. So, if you trust me enough, this will be my full card sweep. We got a plus 32,059. Hey, you never know. That's the lottery, kind of. It could hit, could not. But when I was going through all that, I saw one more fucking prop that I like, and I have to mention it. So if you want this full card sweep, make sure you screenshot it. But I'm going to do one more little prop, because I forgot about Aliskerov. I think he's getting the fucking knockout over Muniz. So, Aliskerov by KO. Okay. Yep, I'm feeling this one already. Aliskerov KO. And then we're gonna do the 3-leg KO prop right here. Ming Yang by KO. You know what? This ain't enough plus money for me, but I think this will hit. So then we're going to throw in a well maker. The triple KO prop parlay. All right. This line's in at a plus 672. And this is my final line. I got to chill out. This is my final line for this one. So now, if you want that line, you make sure you any of the lines that you liked, make sure you screenshot it. So now we're on to the final part of the video. I'm going to give you guys my underdog lock this week, and I am excited for this one. So let's get into my underdog lock.
Carlos, the Nightmare Prates!
Yes, I'm going Carlos Prates as my underdog lock of the week. And this guy's the fucking nightmare. He's fucking smoking cigs. He's drinking. This guy's just... He's going to be too much for Garry. This guy's too much of a savage. Look at this guy's fucking eyes, bro. Look at the fucking face on this dude. Look at the eyes, huh? He's looking at you. He's telling you he's going to kill this motherfucker, all right? This guy, he's got the fucking aura. He's got that fucking momentum around him. The whole team, the fighting nerds, are taking over right now. And Carlos Prates is going to be my underdog lock this week. I see him getting it done over Garry, and I see him finishing Garry. I think he's going to come out there and press Garry. Gary's going to try to use his wrestling, but I think Prates is going to be able to catch him, and I see Prates finishing him in this fight. So give me Prates as my underdog lock, and his line right now is sitting at a plus, what is it? I think he's a plus 1. So his line is sitting at a plus 110. Let me get rid of these fucking parlay piece right here. So his line's sitting at a plus 110. He's my underdog lock. There you guys go. My underdog lock is Carlos Prates at a plus 110. So that is plus money plays. Those are all my props. Those are all my parlays. And that's my dog lock of the week. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you smash the like button, subscribe. And I'm going to be covering UFC and PFL every single week. So make sure you stay tuned. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.